starting to get very wild on YouTube. Steve shut down Slow News Day because myself and Autumn Sword were battering them around with truth bombs. So Steve shut it down. That's 3 streams that they have all shut down from that group. They couldn't handle the truth of it. I was in a chat with Elwood for his one. All of a sudden it went private. I don't think they ever put the thing up at all. They didn't even edit it and then put it back up. It was supposed to show up right after the Lee Camp government secrets thing. There's the second one, Convo Couch. I think that was yesterday. It was a couple people. I think Doobie, the Cat's Doobie, does that sound right? And Hospitable Surge. They were battering Convo Couch, throwing them off the game. Those 2 went beat red and then shut it down. And then tonight, a little while ago, myself and Autumn Sword, I think I pretty much said what happened. I can remember what I wrote in which they deleted me. Steve shut down the whole stream. Their stream went nuts, yet the chat continued. It wasn't even saying that the stream had ended. It said error. Maybe they are upset that I'm able to sing. I don't know. Maybe my voice sucks for singing, but you'd have to blame the creator for that. If I'm hitting a note, I'm hitting the note. There's no debating it, but I'm digressing. Our comments are getting zapped here and there. Sorry if I'm stealing Autumn Sword's words. I liked how he said they're shook. I forget exactly how he phrased it. I just went back to the Convo Couch video from yesterday. If folks want to give that a chance, check it out. Start the video at 2 hours, 19 minutes. That'll give you some seconds to settle in and observe them. I think, what's her name, Fiorella is looking at a monitor with a script. I think that's to her bottom left. I'll give the words when to look at Pasta's mouth to lip read. It seems to me that he was also looking at that monitor and speaking what she was saying. So maybe check that out. If it's true, it might get deleted, or it's there and check it out. Go to their last video. Go to the video from March 31st, 2021, Convo Couch. Socialists attacked by DSA progressives. Eric London joins us. More leaked footage of camps and more. Then go to 2 hours, 19 minutes. Check out actress. It's on IMDb. Check out actress Fiorella Isabel looking to her left to the bottom. 2 hours, 19 minutes. I'll play it right here. I'm going to get it close to around that area. Okay, this is 2:18:56. By around 2 hours, 19 and 10 and then 20. Watch for Fiorella. Watch for Craig Pasta Jardula apparently reading what she's saying. So basically, I think if what I'm saying and thinking of what I'm saying is true, that they are reading off of scripts, that they're not even that special to be able to do this type of work without having scripts and being told. There's probably all these Dr. Evil psychologists and whatever, those evil academics. Not the ones where you pay some tuition and you get some classes. I'm talking about demented U.S. military shills, like evil intellectuals. Probably not even intellectuals, because if they were so great, how did some civilian like myself cop onto this? So yes, I'm just going to start this now at 2:18:56. I'll play it for about 25 seconds. I'm just saying go to this part in that video and see it for yourself. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like it to me that she is reading off of a script and he's mouth reading to that script.
Get on Rockfin, because this is gross. They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. This is going to continue getting worse and worse and worse. Do not censor yourself for YouTube. Do not try to placate to these powerful people, because they have zero reason to listen to you.
There's zero reason to listen to you. I mean, if you lip read, I think he knew what she was going to say. The other thing I wanted to point out, a couple things, is I'm no longer seemingly able to download videos. Maybe that's a glitch. Maybe someone can explain to me where the URLs are for YouTube videos. It's so much of a hassle to search for those. I've never been able to do it. I found a website that's been helping me to get to that URL, and then I just download it. I'm able to download off of Twitter or off of Daily Mail. I can still, even though I have ad blocker, I hit that X button. I can get to the videos on their page. It's so easy. But now all of a sudden, I'm unable to download videos and put together my typical work. It's a lot easier to not have these videos. But if I could have downloaded, say, the Echo Park stuff, I could have put something together much better than I did. But truth is truth, so maybe it doesn't even matter. They're cheating, they're zapping our comments. It's fairly funny to watch all these channels across the board. They went too far, they blew it. You can't start promoting armed militias and no one's going to notice it. These people are a fake citizen journalist racket. Everything I've been saying before has panned out. Manitok, Evon Kim, and Mitchell Held were the training ground with Redneck Economics. And then Graham Elwood slowly but surely promoted all of these people, and it's going on to this day. So everything they're doing with those Zoom chats and sharing stuff, that was all trained out and trialed out, experimented with by Evon Kim. He was a higher up and did that, and then they decided we'll make him flat earth, we'll make Manitok a different form of nut job fruitcake, and that was that. That's the way it is. And these people are the up-to-date version, but it's falling apart. Everyone's starting to see that. Not starting, it's been going on for a month or two, I bet. Jimmy Dore's done, Elwood's done. I wanted to say the Roar Media video with Kim Iverson, that one's out. They've already edited that one. You can check it out. Oz edited out every time Shanda Masta did one of those jaw shifts. She's got tardive dyskinesia. Her jaw goes back and forth. She can't help it. It's permanent. It's drug-induced. It happens. Don't do drugs. Don't do psychiatric pills. Don't do any type of hard drugs, cocaine, heroin. Don't do anything like that. It's not worth it. You're going to F up your face. So now they're editing that out. It's like, good luck with that. I noticed it. The other thing, I can remember what I typed out to get myself banned by Slow News Day. I was writing about how Steve Porkinen lied about working for the Nation and getting fired by Chris Hayes. I told them the thing about Shanda with the jaw and the editing by Oz. I think that caused a migraine for Steve. He didn't like that. I'm not sure which exactly was the reason why I got banned, but I was talking about how it's a pattern, that there have been people on the internet for a couple decades now, or close. I've been about 15 years. Yeah, about 15, 14, I can't, it's around there, 2006. So the people like me who've been around for all that time, these clowns just showed up like a couple years ago. They're not fooling me. They're the Ron Breinart, Larissa Alexandrovna. I couldn't get the name out. They're the Lee Stranahan, the Brandon Darby, the fake citizen journalist. I was an amateur citizen journalist, if anyone's going to get that title. And there are probably thousands of people not like me. I know I'm quite eccentric. But there were citizen journalists, but we all got pushed out because of this organized crap from the U.S. military. There's no other conclusion I can come up with. They're allowed behind police lines rather easily. They provided the evidence for the Sicknick case, their footage. I just said about them going behind the police line. And just that stuff about the militias. No one's going to be promoting armed militias. So right there, it's done. It's over. They're Cointelpro. There's so much more one could say to articulate that they're internet Cointelpro. But it's like hammering in a nail. The nail's in there. What are you going to do? You just knock in the wood at that point. The nail's been hammered in. So I think I explained everything I said. I said there's patterns. Let me just try to think if there's anything I forgot. I'll just go with that. I think the story has been put together as much as it can. Now it's basically just watching them melt. That's harder to do because they're scampering off to the Rockfin. Good luck with that. No one's going to go over there. If they're not going to go over for Joe Rogan, they're clearly not going to flock over to something called Rockfin. Who's going to pay $10 for these Disinfo military shills? No one is. They're going to do it. They're going to try to astroturf that people care. So they'll have their money supplied. They'll have that military front group to cover the bills, which is coming from taxpayer money after all is said and done. It's disgusting. They're taking up space. They're exposed, though. Everyone can see their whole racket, from the Russia Today losers to these people. It's getting kind of late, and I'm going to have to edit this and then throw in some screenshots. I'm really discouraged that I'm unable to download videos anymore. It's kind of got me thinking. I do not like having comments getting zapped. I don't know where that's coming from. It's happening to Autumn Sword, too. It happened before. It's not my fault that they were stupid enough to make this so easy to prove that they're Cointelpro. So go to that video at 2 hours, 19 minutes, and 10 seconds. They have no reason to listen to you. It's probably going on more often than that if what I think I saw is true. But if you go to that point in the Convo Couch video, apparently Fiorella Mayorca, field actress, is reading off of a monitor, and Craig Pastaface Jardula could see it also from where he was sitting. So maybe it's a teleprompter. If this is a government military program, then they're going to have the goods in that studio, whatever that is. He seemed to be knowing what she was going to say while she was saying it. It's not my fault that they give away everything, that they make it so easy. I do have a few videos that I haven't used, but each day they become more and more outdated. I'll add a few of my shtick, how I do that, the timestamp shtick. I've only got 3 of them. That kind of shtick might be done if I'm unable to download. I say the timestamps for fun. It's not for you to go chasing them down. I'm just having some fun. 1834. Steve from Slow News Day knows the rules of engagement. I read off the notes.
They've lived in these villages all their lives and generations beforehand, so they're not going to be pushed out of homes by the Ukrainian army or anybody else. They're being shelled. I mean, I don't know what the proper rules of engagement are for war, but surely you can't shell civilians because you want to gain space.
Yeah, no. You're definitely against rules of engagement. And what's the excuse?
1939. Glory thinks propaganda is spelled as Properganda.
And see, knowing the children killed there, it's just amazing that it's never on the news.
And how are the people in Donbass reacting to how this conflict is received by the public via the mainstream media through either just like propaganda or just the lack of coverage at all? How do they feel about that?
A lot of them have done that to me. Naomi Klein,
yes.
Noam Chomsky,
Yeah.
Gloria Allbright. There's all these people that I look to, and
Yeah. It's just like, really?
Okay, last one, because it's past 1 a.m. This is turning into work, and I'm going to be up all night. 2720. Fake journalist Steve Poikonen, who claims to be from the Nation. The frickin' Nation. He couldn't have picked some Mickey Mouse something, whatnot, from wherever. No, he has to say that he worked for the Nation. So at 2720, this guy, this fake writer from the Nation, refers to the Ukraine.
Like NATO and neo-Nazis working together to push back Russia out of the Ukraine or eliminate Russian influence.
If any of us said the Ukraine, then it's no big deal. This guy claims to be a journalist. The was added to Ukraine by the Soviet Union. Okay, everybody. Thanks for your time and consideration. Bye-bye. This has been a special update from the Tokyo Shemp News Network. Aunt Bibi was talking against triads at the same time some non-coward was promoting them on my channel.
I am not a career spook.